E aí, aqui é o Original Pessoa, mais uma vez com o intuito de te ensinar inglês de uma forma super prática, sem regrinha chata de gramática, sem verbo to be, essas coisas que a gente já está cansado. Então, na aula de hoje eu quero trazer para você a jornada do comprador. Para você que gosta de finanças, para você que gosta de venda, para você que gosta de dinheiro. O que acontece antes do momento que ele paga e recebe para ter o que ele quer? Bom, são 3 etapas e é isso que a gente vai ver na aula, então vamos lá. The buyer's journey describes the buyer's path to purchase. By understanding the buyer's journey, the pains and problems they experience along that journey, and the influencing factors that shape their thinking, sales reps can better empathize with the buyer and position their product or service along that path. So let's dig in a little further. What are the 3 stages of the buyer's journey? The buyer's journey can be broken down into 3 steps or stages that describe how they advance along their path to purchase: the awareness stage, the consideration stage, and the decision stage. Awareness stage. The buyer becomes aware that they have a problem. Consideration stage. The buyer defines their problem and considers options to solve it. Decision stage. The buyer decides the right provider to administer the solution. Now that the overall journey has been defined, let's take a look at each stage in greater detail from the buyer's perspective. What is the buyer doing during the awareness stage? The buyer is experiencing a problem or symptoms of a pain, and their goal is to alleviate it. They may be looking for informational resources to more clearly understand, frame, and give a name to their problem. Consideration stage. What is the buyer doing during the consideration stage? The buyer will have clearly defined and given a name to their problem, and they are committed to researching and understanding all of the available approaches and or methods to solving the defined problem or opportunity. Decision stage. What is the buyer doing during the decision stage? The buyer has decided on their solution strategy, method, or approach. Their goal now is to compile a list of available vendors, make a short list, and ultimately make a final purchase decision. Agora que a gente viu como funciona a jornada do comprador, a gente percebeu que o primeiro passo ou o primeiro estágio da compra é quando ele descobre que ele tem uma dor, tem um problema. Mas às vezes você como vendedor, você como uma pessoa que quer servir, você vai fazer com que ela reconheça uma dor ou um problema. Só que às vezes é difícil de reconhecer ou de admitir que você tem um problema e uma dor. Então muitas vezes você coloca uma objeção na frente para não reconhecer essa dor ou problema. Então como que a pessoa que está querendo que você reconheça a dor e problema para que ela te mostre a solução, para que ela consiga resolver isso junto com você, como ela vai poder contornar essa objeção, contornar esse estágio onde você não quer admitir ou você diz que não precisa de ajuda? Como ela pode fazer isso? So, how to deal with your client's pain. In other words, how to overcome objections. Here are some helpful strategies for overcoming objections. Practice active listening. Repeat back what you hear. That shows you're actively listening and being empathetic towards your customer. Validate your prospect's concerns. Ask follow-up questions. Leverage social proof. Set a specific date and time to follow up. Anticipate sales objections. Now you got an exercise. Agora você vai ter um exercício. Se você quiser, você pode fazer esse exercício e colocar aqui ele nos comentários do vídeo ou me mandar via uma mensagem direta. So, your mission is to find my pain as I am your customer and show me at least 2 ways of diminishing my problem. Example, you're selling a car. So, show me my pain. Make me aware of it. So, for example, If I don't have a car, you can tell me, hey, isn't that painful when you want to get somewhere really fast and you can't because you don't have a car? Or wouldn't it be bad if a family member needs you to help them, to go get them somewhere and you can't because you don't have a car? And then you show me solution. You have to show me the solution. I will admit that this is really painful, and yes, for sure, I'd like to have a car to deal with this kind of problem in my life. So you got to show me the solution. Oh, so you're gonna present me a nice car deal or something like that. And finally, explain me why I should buy it from you and not from somebody else. You have to convince me that you're the best option. You got what I need and no one else does. Of course, you do this exercise if you want. You're not obligated. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and I'll see you next time.